Beloved believers, the chosen ones of God, embrace your calling as God's chosen ones. Beloved believers, the chosen ones of God, have you ever felt an inexplicable pull towards something greater? A sense that your life holds a purpose beyond what the world sees? Within you lies a sacred strength, a divine power bestowed upon you by the Creator Himself. Yet, this strength is not without its challenges. The world may not understand it, and even those closest to you may question or doubt its significance. This is the paradox of the chosen. You carry a gift meant to illuminate the world, yet you are called to guard it carefully. The journey of the chosen is not one of ease but of purpose, a path marked by trials, revelations, and triumphs. Your strength is both a blessing and a responsibility, entrusted to you to bring light to a world often shrouded in darkness. Why should you continue watching? Because this message holds the key to unlocking the purpose behind your struggles, the wisdom to navigate the challenges you face, and the encouragement to step fully into your calling. Together, we will explore the truth of why you were chosen, the power you hold, and the incredible plan God has for your life. Stay with us, for this journey is one of discovery, faith, and divine victory. Beloved believers, the chosen ones of God, have you ever felt a stirring deep within your soul, an undeniable sense that you were created for something extraordinary? This feeling, this whisper of purpose, is not a coincidence. It is the voice of the Creator, calling you to awaken the strength that lies within, a strength as unique and divine as the fingerprints of God Himself. Your journey begins here, at the intersection of faith and revelation. Within you lies a sacred power, carefully designed and entrusted to you by God. Like a treasure buried beneath the surface, it waits to be uncovered and embraced. This strength is not an accident. It is a sign of your chosenness. It is the mark of a soul destined to bring light into a world too often consumed by shadows. But what does it mean to carry such power? To be chosen is both a blessing and a responsibility. It means standing apart, sometimes misunderstood, often unseen, but always guided by a higher purpose. The story of Joseph reminds us of this truth. A dreamer, a favorite son, Joseph carried the seeds of greatness, yet his path was fraught with betrayal, suffering, and isolation. Thrown into a pit by his brothers and sold into slavery, Joseph might have questioned his worth, but God's plan for him was far from over. Beloved believers, can you relate to Joseph's journey? Have there been moments when your own strength felt more like a burden than a blessing? Perhaps you have faced doubt, not only from others but from within yourself. This is the paradox of being chosen, to carry a gift that the world may not understand and to trust in a purpose that is not yet fully revealed. Imagine a seed planted in the soil. In the darkness, it feels buried, forgotten. Yet, beneath the surface, something miraculous is happening. The seed is germinating, drawing strength from the unseen, preparing to break through and reach for the light. You are that seed. Your trials, your doubts, and your moments of silence are not signs of failure but of preparation. God is working within you, shaping you for the greatness He has already ordained. The video reminds us that the strength you carry is not for display or personal gain. It is a divine tool, meant to fulfill a purpose far greater than yourself. Like a lighthouse guiding ships through the storm, your power is a beacon of hope for those lost in the darkness. Yet, this strength must be wielded with wisdom, for not everyone will understand or appreciate it. Let me ask you, have you ever felt the tension of holding a gift you are not sure how to use? Have you struggled to balance the desire to shine with the call to be silent? This is the journey of the chosen, to walk with humility, to act with purpose, and to trust in God's timing. Beloved believers, the chosen ones of God, your strength is a reminder that you are part of something far greater than yourself. It is a piece of God's divine puzzle, a thread in His eternal tapestry. As we journey together through this message, let us explore not only the source of your power but the purpose behind it. The story of your strength is still being written, and the next chapter is filled with revelation, triumph, and hope. Stay with me, for this is only the beginning. Together, we will uncover the truth of why you were chosen, the challenges you will face, and the victory that awaits those who walk in faith. Beloved believers, the chosen ones of God, have you ever wondered why you were set apart? Why the divine spark within you burns so brightly? This question, profound and personal, is one that every chosen soul must confront. To be chosen is not a random occurrence. It is an intentional act by the Creator, who formed you with a purpose as intricate and unique as the stars in the heavens. The answer lies in God's eternal plan. You are not an accident or an afterthought. You are a vital piece in His grand design. Jeremiah 1 verse 5 reminds us, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart." These words are not just a declaration, they are a promise. You were created with intentionality, chosen to bring light and hope to a world that often stumbles in darkness. Your strength, beloved believers, is not merely a gift but a responsibility. Like Joseph, whose dreams of greatness marked him as different, your power is a sign of your divine calling. Yet, this calling is not for personal gain or glory. It is a tool for service, a means to fulfill a purpose greater than yourself. Imagine a tapestry, each thread woven into a pattern too vast to comprehend. Your life is one of those threads, essential to the beauty and integrity of the whole. Without you, the tapestry would be incomplete. This is why you were chosen, to play a role that no one else can, to shine a light that only you possess. But why does God entrust this power to individuals like you? The answer lies in His infinite wisdom. He chooses not the strongest or the most qualified by worldly standards, but those who are willing to trust Him. Like Moses, who doubted his ability to lead, and David, who was overlooked as a shepherd boy, God's chosen are often the least likely candidates in the eyes of man. Yet, it is through their humility and faith that His glory is revealed. Beloved believers, let me ask you, have you ever doubted your worthiness to carry such a calling? Have you felt unprepared, unworthy, or inadequate? These feelings are not obstacles but opportunities. They are reminders that your strength does not come from your own abilities, but from God's power working through you. Your journey as one of God's chosen is a partnership. He provides the strength, you provide the willingness. Together, you are unstoppable. Like a potter shaping clay, God molds you into the vessel you were always meant to be. The process may be uncomfortable, even painful, but the result is a masterpiece, crafted for a divine purpose. Think again of Joseph, whose journey from the pit to the palace was anything but straightforward. Betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, and falsely imprisoned, Joseph might have questioned why he was chosen. Yet, every trial he faced was part of God's preparation. His experiences shaped him into the leader he was destined to become, enabling him to save nations and reconcile with the very brothers who betrayed him. Beloved believers, your trials are not without meaning. They are the forge in which your character is refined, the soil in which your purpose takes root. Each challenge you face is a step closer to the destiny God has prepared for you. But what is your role in this process? It is to trust. Trust in the one who called you, who sees the end from the beginning. Trust that your strength is sufficient because it is not your own, it is God's. Trust that your life, no matter how ordinary it may seem, is part of an extraordinary plan. Let me ask you again, what purpose do you feel stirring within you? What light has God placed in your heart, waiting to shine? These questions are not rhetorical. They are invitations. Invitations to reflect, to pray, and to step boldly into the calling that is uniquely yours. Beloved believers, the chosen ones of God, remember this: you are chosen not because of what you have done, but because of who you are in Him. Your strength, your trials, and your triumphs are all part of His divine plan. As we continue this journey, we will explore the responsibility that comes with your power and the wisdom required to wield it. Stay with me, for the next chapter holds the keys to understanding how to walk faithfully in your calling. Beloved believers, the chosen ones of God, have you ever considered the weight of the divine strength you carry? To be chosen is not merely a privilege, it is a responsibility. The power entrusted to you is not for personal gain or recognition, but for a purpose that transcends your own life. It is a call to live with intention, humility, and wisdom, knowing that every action, every decision, holds the potential to impact the world around you. The Bible is rich with examples of the responsibility that comes with being chosen. Consider Jesus standing before Pilate, accused and mocked. In that moment, he chose silence, not out of weakness but as an act of strength and trust in God's plan. Matthew 27 verse 14 tells us, "But Jesus made no reply, not even to a single charge, to the great amazement of the governor." His silence spoke louder than any words could, demonstrating that true power often lies in restraint. Your journey, beloved believers, will require the same discernment. There will be moments when your strength calls you to act boldly, to step forward and shine your light. But there will also be moments when silence, patience, and quiet faith are your greatest tools. Knowing when to speak and when to hold back is the mark of a mature and faithful steward of God's power. Imagine a sword, sharp and gleaming, entrusted to a warrior. The sword's purpose is not to be drawn recklessly, but to be wielded with precision, wisdom, and purpose. Your strength is like that sword, powerful but requiring discipline. When used with discernment, it becomes a tool for justice, healing, and transformation. Let me ask you, how have you been using the strength God has given you? Have you sought opportunities to serve and uplift others? Or have you struggled to discern when to act and when to wait? These are not questions of judgment but of reflection. For the journey of the chosen is one of continual growth and learning. The story of Daniel offers another powerful example of the responsibility of strength. Thrown into the lion's den for his unwavering faith, Daniel did not panic or retaliate. Instead, he trusted in God's protection, remaining calm and silent in the face of danger. His faith was his strength, and his silence was his testimony. Daniel's story reminds us that being chosen does not mean avoiding trials. It means facing them with courage, trust, and the assurance that God is with us. Beloved believers, the chosen ones of God, your strength is not just a gift. It is a calling to stewardship. It requires you to be vigilant, humble, and discerning. It calls you to seek God's guidance in every decision, to listen for His voice amidst the noise of the world, and to trust that His wisdom is greater than your own. But what does this look like in practice? It means choosing kindness when anger feels justified. It means forgiving when resentment feels easier. It means speaking truth when silence feels safer and remaining silent when words would do more harm than good. It means carrying your strength not as a badge of pride but as a mantle of service. Imagine a tree standing tall in a storm. Its branches sway, its leaves are battered, but its roots remain firmly planted. This is what it means to carry your strength with responsibility. The storms of life may challenge you, but your roots, your faith, your trust in God keep you grounded. So I ask you, how will you carry your strength forward? Will you use it to uplift others, to bring light to darkness, and to fulfill the purpose for which you were chosen? Or will you let the weight of responsibility deter you from stepping into your calling? Beloved believers, the responsibility of strength is not a burden to bear alone. God walks with you, guiding your steps and equipping you for every challenge. As we continue this journey, we will explore the trials and temptations that come with being chosen and how to navigate them with faith and resilience. Stay with me, for the next part will prepare you to face these challenges with courage and confidence. Beloved believers, the chosen ones of God, have you ever wondered why the path of the chosen is often fraught with challenges and temptations? To carry divine strength is to walk a road marked by trials. The light within you is a beacon, but it also attracts resistance, doubt from within, opposition from without, and the temptation to prove your worth to a world that may never understand. Your journey is not unlike the journey of Jesus in the wilderness. For 40 days, he was tested by the adversary, tempted with power, provision, and pride. Each offer was an attempt to distract him from his mission, to shift his focus from God's will to earthly desires. Yet, Jesus stood firm, responding not with anger or despair, but with the unshakable truth of God's word. Beloved believers, your trials may take many forms. The sting of criticism, the weight of expectations, or the lure of shortcuts to success. These challenges are not meant to destroy you but to refine you. Like gold in the fire, your faith and character are being purified, preparing you for the purpose God has set before you. Imagine a ship navigating stormy seas. The waves crash and the wind howls, but the captain does not abandon the helm. Instead, they hold steady, trusting in the design of the ship and the guidance of the stars. You are that captain, and your faith is your compass. The storms you face are not signs of failure but of progress, pushing you closer to your destination. Let me ask you, how have you responded to the challenges in your life? Have you allowed them to shake your confidence, or have you seen them as opportunities to grow stronger in your faith? These moments, though painful, are opportunities for God to demonstrate His power through you. The video reminds us that your strength is not for the approval of others. It is not meant to be proven or explained to those who cannot see the bigger picture. Like Jesus before the Pharisees or Joseph before his brothers, your light is not dependent on their understanding. It shines because it is a reflection of God's presence within you. The temptation to prove yourself is a powerful one. There will be voices that question your worth, challenge your authority, and attempt to diminish your light. But beloved believers, the chosen ones of God, remember this: your value is not determined by their words but by the one who called you. You are chosen not because of what the world sees but because of what God knows. Imagine a seedling pushing through the soil. It does not apologize for its growth or seek permission to bloom. It simply reaches for the light, fulfilling the purpose for which it was created. You are that seedling. Your growth is not for others to validate. It is for God's glory. The story of Daniel offers yet another reminder of this truth. When faced with the lion's den, Daniel did not plead for approval or compromise his faith. He remained steadfast, trusting that God would deliver him. His confidence was not in the opinions of men but in the promises of God. And in the end, his faith became a testimony, not just to his own strength but to the power of the God he served. Beloved believers, the challenges you face are not meant to break you but to build you. They are opportunities to deepen your faith, strengthen your character, and illuminate your purpose. Each trial is a chapter in the story of your triumph, a story that will inspire and uplift others who walk the path after you. So I ask you, how will you face the temptations and trials ahead? Will you let them distract and discourage you, or will you see them as stepping stones to the greatness for which you were chosen? As we move into the final chapter of this journey, we will explore the ultimate victory that awaits those who persevere. It is a victory not of pride but of purpose, not of self but of service. Stay with me, beloved believers, for the light is about to break through the darkness, and your story is far from over. Beloved believers, the chosen ones of God, the journey has been long, the trials many, but this is the moment where the light within you shines brightest. The final chapter is not one of struggle but of triumph. Triumph over darkness, doubt, and every obstacle that sought to extinguish your divine purpose. This is your call to step boldly into the victory that God has prepared for you. Imagine the dawn breaking after the longest night. The darkness recedes, and the first rays of light illuminate the horizon. This is the victory of the chosen, a light that cannot be overcome, a strength that grows brighter with every challenge faced. Your story is not one of survival alone. It is a story of transformation, of becoming the person God always intended you to be. But victory is not the end. It is a beginning. To be chosen is not just to receive blessings, but to become a blessing. Your strength, your journey, and your light are not just for you. They are for the world. Like a lamp set on a hill, your life is meant to illuminate the path for others, to inspire faith, and to draw people closer to the Creator. Consider Joseph once more, who rose from the depths of a prison to become a ruler in Egypt. His triumph was not for his glory but for the saving of nations. His wisdom and humility became a beacon of hope, not just for his family but for all who depended on him. Your story, beloved believers, holds the same potential. The battles you have faced have prepared you for a purpose greater than you can imagine. Let me ask you, how will you carry this victory forward? Will you let it deepen your gratitude, strengthen your faith, and inspire those around you? The world is watching, and your story has the power to ignite hope in hearts that have grown weary. The video concludes with a powerful reminder. The chosen ones of God do not walk alone. Every step you take is guided, every challenge you face is met with divine strength, and every victory you achieve is a reflection of God's glory. This is not the end of your journey, but the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with purpose, joy, and unshakable faith. Imagine a tree that has weathered countless storms. Its roots are deep, its branches wide, and its fruit abundant. This is you, beloved believers. The storms that sought to uproot you have only made you stronger. The fruit of your faith is now ready to nourish those who hunger for hope and healing. So, I ask you, what will you do with this victory? Will you share your light, your story, and your strength with the world? Will you use your gifts to uplift, to serve, and to glorify the one who chose you? The video encourages you to take action, to proclaim your readiness to embrace your purpose. Leave a comment below, share your story, and type 777 as a declaration of faith and a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive God's blessings. Let your voice be heard, and let your light shine boldly. Beloved believers, the chosen ones of God, your journey is a testament to the power of faith, the beauty of resilience, and the triumph of light over darkness. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that you are guided, protected, and empowered by the Creator Himself. Stay connected to the source of your strength. Subscribe to The Anointed for more messages of hope and inspiration. Together, let us walk in victory, carrying the light of God into every corner of the world. This is your moment. Step boldly into your calling. Shine your light. Fulfill your purpose. The best is yet to come. Beloved believers, the chosen ones of God, as we close this journey of reflection and revelation, let us take a moment to embrace the profound truth we've uncovered. Your life has a divine purpose, your trials have meaning, and your strength is a gift from the Creator. This story is not just about enduring hardships, but about emerging victorious, shining with a light that cannot be extinguished. You are chosen not by chance, but by design. Your experiences, your resilience, and your faith are part of God's greater plan. Every challenge you've faced has prepared you to step into a calling that will impact not just your life, but the lives of those around you. The light within you is a beacon, illuminating the path for others and bringing glory to God. This message is not the end of your journey, but the beginning of a new chapter. It is a call to action, an invitation to walk boldly in your purpose, trusting that God will guide and sustain you every step of the way. You are not alone. God's promises are your foundation, His wisdom your guide, and His love your strength. Let me ask you, how has this message spoken to your heart? What challenges have you overcome, and how has God shown His faithfulness in your life? We want to hear your story. Share your thoughts in the comments below and type 777 as a declaration of your readiness to embrace God's blessings and walk in your calling. If this message has inspired you, like this video and subscribe to The Anointed for more empowering reflections on faith, hope, and purpose. Share this video with someone who needs encouragement, someone who may not yet realize they, too, are one of God's chosen. Beloved believers, the chosen ones of God, remember this: you were created for greatness. Your light is unquenchable, your purpose undeniable, and your victory assured. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that God is with you, equipping you for every challenge and celebrating every triumph. Stay strong, stay faithful, stay anointed. Together, we will continue to illuminate the world with God's love and grace. Until next time, may His light guide your steps and His peace fill your heart. The best is yet to come. Amen.